Just a reminder that this and all my other videos are made for doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening. Hello Internet, my name is Kelsey and welcome back to my closet. So we went from like a news drought for a few months to then everything started happening at once, and I just didn't have the time to catch up on a lot of the news that I really wanted to talk about. There were things like the Barbie movie dolls and some other stuff that I just had to be like, I really want to talk about it, but I can't. I just don't have the time. But this week there have still been a lot of things dropping leak-wise, so I was like, finally, I have a moment. I am going to do a video right now. So, let's start with some Rainbow High stuff, or rather, Junior High, because we have our first look at Kaya's Junior High doll, and I mean, it's really not that much of a surprise that she suffers from the same problems that the first couple of series has, because she has the old face mold. So her eyes are like super buggy. It just doesn't translate well. As far as the outfit, I mean, there are some obvious callbacks to her original outfit, but it's kind of plain compared to what she had as a full-size doll when she was like the first special edition, came with all this extra fancy clothing, that denim jacket that I still love. She doesn't have the same wow factor that Kaya did when she was first released. I do love the backpack. I think that's the best piece, but otherwise she doesn't do anything for me. As for Laurel and Holly, I did post about them on a short. I don't know how many people actually saw it. It was a while ago, but now we have some better pictures of them. Laurel's face is still really pretty. I think both of them have the best faces so far in the Junior High line, but of course that's because they have different face molds. But Laurel wears it even better than Holly does, and it's probably because of the color of her eyes. I feel like the eye color also makes a big difference on Junior High about whether or not they look really weird. I'm just not really a fan of the outfits. I don't really like the style, and I don't find them super realistic for middle schoolers to be wearing. But I think, like I said, in the faces, they are the best Junior High dolls they've done so far. And then we have Avery, who I think was also in that short that I made, but her picture was really fuzzy, so it was hard to tell anything. Now we have a better picture of her entire outfit. And here's the thing, I love this outfit. I wish they had made it for a full-size Rainbow High doll, because the black with the rainbow stitching reminds me of the pants that came with the Closet playset, which are some of my favorite Rainbow High pants. I've always liked them. And the silhouette of the outfit is cute too, but it just does not go with her hair at all. Like, Avery had like no black in her outfit in her original doll either. I know she came with all kinds of colors, so she's supposed to be incorporating all of the rainbow at the same time, but her outfit is just not reminiscent to her original doll at all, when every other Junior High doll has been pretty close. So why change it up all of a sudden for Avery? It would have been much better suited to an Amaya doll, but not Avery. It's just not working. As for her face, I think it's a little better than Kaya's because of the bangs. Junior High Violet, I think, also benefited from having the bangs, and that's why I actually liked her face enough to get her, but otherwise she still does have the original face mold. It's just too bad that Junior High clothes don't really fit on the full-size Rainbow High dolls, because I would be tempted to get her and like sell her nude and take the clothes. Also from Rainbow, or most likely Shadow High, we have some character names that were found in a Target database. So some of these seem to line up with the colors that we had heard about from Series 3 of Shadow High, and we can see that in the names that are way more obvious than some of the other ones that we've had in the past. And I'm not sure if that's because they're running out of ideas on how to name these characters, or if it's because of the theme that they're going for. Because if you look at some of the names, a few of them have the word friends in front of them, yet they say fashion doll. This is just my theory, but I'm thinking that they're making the fantasy friends into fashion doll sized dolls, but they're the ones that have those little green heads that have been unidentified. Obviously they're not all going to be green, but I'm thinking that that's what the plan is. Because if you look at the names too, there's pairs. So for instance, Lavender Lynn with Lilac Lane, Pinky Page with Pinky James, Oliver Ocean with Blue Brooks, It's almost like they're making Shadow High dolls and then companion dolls. I mean, like I said, the names are kind of cheesy. They're not as creative as some of the names that they've had in the past, but at the same time, usually fantasy lines like that tend to be a little more on the nose. And I think that after Costume Ball and people really enjoying, oh, what was her name? The blue one? I can't remember her name off the top of my head for some reason, but the fairy wings on her, or the ear cuffs that made her ears more pointy, and like Lola's wolf ears and Demi's vampire stuff. I feel like that has whetted some people's appetite for fantasy Rainbow High dolls. So I think if there were fairy wings and elf ears and other stuff like that, people would really enjoy it. But speaking of the runway dolls, we have our first in-box picture of one of the dolls, and it's Poppy. Guys, she's everything. She's so gorgeous. Oh my god. I love her. This is definitely gonna be my first Poppy. I had really thought that I would get Winter Break Poppy when they came out, but I am so glad that I didn't now, because this Poppy is far superior already. She's so gorgeous. That dress, the butterflies, the makeup, oh my god! Ugh, I just knew this line was gonna be so amazing. We've only seen one doll and it's already proving to be amazing. She not only comes with a second outfit on the mannequin, but it also looks like she comes with a sketchbook, and it seems to be a little plastic hinged piece rather than like paperboard or something like that. In a way, I'm kind of glad, because it makes it a little more durable if you're gonna open and close it a lot, but it isn't quite as authentic to a sketchbook as a paper book would be. But I mean, that is not the main attraction here. Also, this box is like totally different from every Rainbow High box that we've had outside of like the really special collector editions. It looks like it has a plastic sleeve that could potentially be removable without opening the entire box, so that you could display her and still be able to touch her. Also, I love that she's coming through the arch like she's coming from backstage, ready to walk the runway. She's just gorgeous. I cannot wait to see the rest of these dolls. And of course, the day after I make my original recording is when I see pictures of the rest of the runway lineup. So apologies for the difference in sound here. How could I not talk about the rest of them when they're right in front of me? So Violet and Amaya are probably the weakest out of this whole line, but that was because their designs in the show weren't that spectacular to begin with. Like, I don't know, they just didn't go very hard on them. Skylar, now we did see pictures of her on the official Rainbow High Instagram, but this is what she looks like in the box. She's probably the next one above Violet and Amaya for me, just because the way that the denim is all sewn together, like a full denim dress is cool, but it looks kind of sloppy and uneven. And I know that's how it was in the show itself, but on a doll, it doesn't look as nice to have kind of that messy look. It almost looks like she slapped it together at the last second before the project was due. And the same thing for her second outfit. So the face on her, and Amaya and Violet too, they're all really nice. I think they slightly tweaked the original face mold, so the way they've updated the face mold without losing the wide-eyed look is really nice. Here we have Sunny, and I love the cute little raindrop motif going on. I gotta say, in real life, I bet that dress is not super comfortable to walk around in, because you've got the upside down umbrella thing going on, so how do you put your arms down? And then we have Ruby, who's rocking this like casual made fabulous thing going on, and I really like it. The beanie, I mean, that's what she wore in the show, but I would probably remove the beanie if I was gonna get her and just leave her with nothing, or put some different kind of hair accessory in, because I've never been a fan of the way the beanie looks outside of like Winter Break, because Winter Break, it makes sense, you're outside in the cold, so wear a beanie. The outfit is pretty cool, very different. I like all the different fabrics that they used. Her second dress is nothing really exciting though. And then, of course, we have Jade. Oh my god. So obviously, there was no way that they were going to be able to do real lightning on her outfit, but they have come up with this kind of lightning bolt shaped cage skirt for her. her. And of course she's got the chains and everything, but the best part here is her face. I love that dark lipstick. She looks super fierce. They tilted her eyebrows a little bit. I don't know if any of you guys remember, but I was talking about wanting a runway Jade doll a long time ago, and now she's finally a thing, and it's awesome. All right, next from Barbie, it looks like instead of getting a color reveal advent calendar this year, we'll be getting a Cutie reveal one. And I'm not mad about that. I mean, the color reveal calendars for the last couple of years that I've been getting them have been really great. I've loved all the pieces that they come with. So it's nice to see them changing it up a little bit. It looks like it's still gonna have some winter theming to it since the doll is coming in like a reindeer getup. I just hope that because it's Cutie reveal, and Cutie reveal has always been focused on animals, that we're not going to get a million more pets, because that I would not be happy with. I want winter clothes. That's why I buy these advent calendars. And also with the pets, there's these Barbie extra pet plushes that they're making that have removable clothes and stuff. Can we just like leave the pets over there then in plush land and stop having them with the dolls? Because I'm really glad Barbie Extra Fly didn't come with pets. Let's keep it that way, Mattel. All right, so next thing, I am super excited about this. Mini Fashion is finally getting a coordinating playset, similar to how Mini Brands has like the grocery stores and the convenience store and all that. But this one is a wardrobe, and oh my god, it's 1/6 scale! It's 1/6 scale! Every other Mini Brands playset has been so wildly strange in scale, but this one is to scale for the purses, and it's to scale for a doll, because you can see on the box here that they have placed a generic doll in the picture at the mirror. It's perfect. There's even a little area for clothes. I mean, you're probably not gonna get a lot of clothes in there, but still, they put a little closet clothing area. Ugh. And if you have other stuff besides Mini Fashion, I'm sure you could easily store your Barbie shoes or Rainbow High shoes or whatever in this wardrobe, and it'll fit and blend right in with your purses. I want this so badly, but it looks like it doesn't fold. So that's my only complaint. If this folded up, then it would be perfect. And maybe it does. You know, the box, it's hard to tell because it's just the front of the box. But I'm doubting it because the regular Mini Brand playsets don't fold up, because I don't really have a place to put it and leave it out. But man, I wish. I wish I did. Okay, and now we're going to move on to the ILY Forever dolls. In another video, I had mentioned that we were getting a second round of them, and we had a picture of the Mickey Mouse doll. And now we have the full doll in the box. First off, the box is totally different. Instead of being cardboard with a plastic window, it looks to be all plastic. But also notice that the balloon is gone. I wasn't a huge fan of the balloon itself. Like, it was cute that it emulated the balloons you can actually get in Disney World, but they were very clunky and they weren't round all the way around, so they weren't like a true balloon. I don't really care that they got rid of that. They replaced it with a little plastic ring for a child. I'm sure it's not gonna fit on my finger. Also, it seems like we have gotten more clothing items. Like, that's where the budget went, is to more clothes, and I cannot complain about that, because the more clothes, the better. So instead of getting just like one extra outfit piece like the original dolls, there's a full second outfit including accessories and shoes. Like, they just kicked it up a whole notch. And it makes me really happy because these dolls are just really cute. I love the concept of Disney bounding, and there are so many fun Disney characters that they can make dolls of that the possibilities are really endless. I will also note that it seems the dolls now have printed eyes instead of inset eyes. And that I can only assume is because some people did have trouble with washing the doll's hair and getting water in the head and then kind of destroying the eyes. I guess they weren't sealed super well, so this will kind of eliminate that problem. So the Mickey doll herself is, you know, she's cute and definitely evokes Mickey, but the two stars here are Ursula and Bambi. Ursula's outfit Here, I love all the purple and the black and that silver on the first skirt. I love that the necklace for the second outfit is a little Triton. And also her shirt in the second outfit kind of gives like a Vanessa vibe, so they're incorporating that too. I think it's really thoughtful. And then the Bambi one, she's got a cute little foresty cottagecore thing going on, and a little bit cowgirl at the same time. Like, I don't know if I would necessarily think of cowgirl with Bambi, but she definitely has a woodsy, outdoorsy vibe. I like the quilted skirt. I think that's really cute. And then we do have one picture from the back of the boxes of what the Stitch doll is going to look like. So only can see the one outfit. Her design is a little more simplistic. Maybe her second outfit is a little more exciting. But, you know, she's got a beach thing going already. It's very obvious, and very, very excited about those. And finally, have our first looks at the swappable tween dolls. The person who got these dolls did not get them with everything that they come with, only the doll in their first outfit and the second head. But it does give us a very good idea of what we are going to see. This first one is extremely 80s right off the bat, with the big hair and the neon colors. And also, we're getting some new hand sculpts for the tweens. So this doll comes with hands in the peace sign, or V for victory, whatever you want to call it. And the two heads have completely wildly different hairstyles and makeup looks, and their expressions are a little bit different too. The pink-haired one has more teeth showing, and the other one is kind of more pouty. And on top of that, each of the swappable heads looks like it has a blacklight feature in it, possibly, or just some extra painted detail like the star and lightning bolts in this one. So this is an interesting concept. I mean, obviously it's reused from Bratz head games, but it is fun to be able to have some swappability between heads. It also seems like it's not the whole torso that you're taking off, but the head itself. It just kind of pops on and off. The neck peg isn't as long, meaning that there is actually a possibility, if you want to take off your other tween heads and find a skin match, you could put these new heads more easily onto an older tween doll. We also have this one who is more of a prom queen style. She has a cute little face, some extra blushing on her nose area. Her second head is also cute. I think there's definitely more cohesion in this particular doll. We have this one, who I love this one the most. I think she's my favorite. I love the lace pants, the little frilly skirt. Both of these heads are adorable. I love the giant hearts in the second head. I don't really necessarily like the neon yellow in the hair, but I'm wondering if these are really extreme hair colors on purpose for like a blacklight feature. And then finally we have this one, who is kind of a rock star vibe, and she has another new hand mold, which is the rock and roll symbol. These two heads definitely do swap well together. I love the shoes on this one too. I think the clear boots with the glitter is really cute, but the other one with the lace pants is still my favorite. Now, how often would I really swap the heads? That's the thing, because if you like one head way more than the other, you're never gonna swap them. I mean, even as a kid, when I played with dolls that had swappable clothing items or other features, I would always stick to one particular thing that I liked the most, and the other pieces would just not get used. So I think there's probably going to be kids who act the same way with these, and definitely collectors. So you just, I guess, have to display the other head next to the doll as a trophy. Kind of weird, but okay. Alright guys, so with that is everything that I wanted to cover, and it was a lot, and I'm so glad I finally had a lot to talk about and a lot to be excited about. But you guys, of course, let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time, bye!